What's up, everybody? We're live. This is a live show. This is Coil Class 32, I believe. I didn't double check that, but I think it's 32. All the Coil classes could be found in the Coil Class playlist. Coil Class is a live video series I do every Tuesday at 3:30, where we go through every single coil from easiest to hardest, 1 week at a time. There's going to be about 40 of these. We are at about a level 32. That's the wrong thing to drip. Today we are doing FELIXes, which are frame stapled helixes, but with an alien wrap instead of the straight wraps that we did. A couple weeks ago. I am in the middle of making and editing the Enigma video. It's going to be a short video. I know I said it would be up by Sunday, but with the coil thing going on, anybody that ordered coils, they're in the mail. I got a couple more that I'll tell you about after the show. But what's up, everybody? So I don't forget. Well, I don't think I'm going to forget. I hope everybody has a nice holiday weekend. What's up, Jay is bored. Jerry Lawrence. Grady's here. Clint Johnson. Straight Drippin'. Kim Dixon. What's up? What's up? What's up? Crazy Face McGee. What's up, Drew? Mac Myers is here. What's up, everybody? I don't think people got notified. YouTube is going through changes right now. So Chevy Man's here. Nick Fenton. So with this coil, I've made these coils. I've done them live. The first one I ever did live, I believe, it wasn't that hard for me to get. I half forget what the exact specs I used and how I did it. So this is going to kind of be a fake it till you make it. Hopefully I get it, and hopefully everything goes well. But I would not try this coil with the specs and how I'm doing it until I'm done. If you follow me, there's a chance you're going to mess up. You're going to mess up right along with me. David Ashforth. What is up? Mr. Pebbles here. Joshua Miller, what's up? What's up, everybody? I hope I said hi to everybody. So, yeah, I think I could get it. I already made the decor. I don't like running that loud drill this late at night, so I'm going to be doing the decors before the show. From now on, I'll just tell you what they are. I hope it's the right decor. I don't know. I'm going to be using nichrome and canthal for this one because this build, if it was stainless steel, would be super low. And I would love to get a dual coil of these. It would be awesome to get a dual coil. I was looking for a picture. Mac Myers, I feel like you were here just a little bit ago. But yeah, maybe a Tuesday video. Turn your quality down. David, try to turn your quality down. What's NK wire? What is NK wire? Nichrome? I don't know what that is. I did get mail from somebody today. It was a Daedalus. Somebody sent me a Daedalus. I'll be giving it away. I'm probably going to do like a video with it. But we'll see. All right. Everybody stop yelling at David. Jesus. Okay. So this is a lot like a helix. I'm going to switch the camera angle. We'll go close up when I do like... No, the company are called NK. The spools are just like that. They're just like this. This is Kidney Puncher. I never heard of NK. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know if I ever heard of that. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I'll play around with the Daedalus. I don't mind that. A lot of people have asked me about it before, so right now I'm vaping the Dead Rabbit version 2 on the Nova, the Geek Vape Nova. Is it Geek Vape? I think it's Geek Vape. Yeah, it's Geek Vape, right? I don't know. And I also been vaping this. Oh, this got a gene chip? I didn't know that. This is the Voopoo. Voopoo. Oh, NK. It's a Chinese company. Yes. I think they like begged me to buy wire. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a weird conversation. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I think they like DM me to buy wire. Not sure. I actually think I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay. Is it good? Is it good wire? Okay, let's get this like this, I guess. Let's get this over here. That is so crooked. I can live with this. This is throwing me off. I can live with this. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cordless drill, and I'm going to get out for the frames. And let me tell you the wire I'm using first. Let me tell you all about the wire. I'm missing one. I hope I made the right decor. That's all I'm worried about. Where the heck? Where's the other wire? That could go in there. There's too much crap going on here. I don't know. Listen. Did I use stainless? I did. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do this. 38 stainless steel, right? That was my decor. I put it on a 24. Now, I'm not saying follow this yet. I'm not going to tell you that until the end. All right. 24 gauge, 38 gauge, made the Clapton. It's ready for decor. All right. So 38, 24 for the decor. I'm going to use 28 gauge for the frames. This is nichrome. And then that's kind of the same. That's the same thing that happened to me, Drew, I believe. I said, hey, if you need wire, give us a call. Okay. Kidney puncher, Canthal, 0.3 ribbon. So first, I'm going to get out my 28 gauge for the frames. I'm going to need 8, 16, 32 inches. 32 inches of this. Yeah. Yeah, 32 inches. Why is everything missing? What did I do to myself here? Oh, there it is. 32. We would love for you to try our wire. $100. I would love to try your wire. $100. $100 plus shipping. $100. 32. And then you haven't tried the best wire until you tried my wire. Great, how do I try it? Give me $300. I'll give you one of each spool. Okay, this is 32 inches of wire, just like a helix. You want salt finger on chips? You want salt finger on chips? Okay. Right. I'm prejudiced. Your utensils are prejudiced. I ain't prejudiced. Your utensils are prejudiced. There's a few races you can make fun of and nobody cares, like Irish, Polish. Jewish isn't a nationality, but you can make fun of Jews. You can make fun of Asians, and they all have good senses of humor. All right. Actually, most races have senses of humor. I feel as though most of the people that get in uproars about racial jokes aren't even of that race. Okay. I think soccer moms are a big issue in America. Big problem. All right, anyway, coil clays, 28 gauge. Let's twist her up. Oh, I'm twisting this in reverse. Counterclockwise twist. Counterclockwise. Very important. Counterclockwise. Why? Because I do my aliens in counterclockwise, and I want to twist it the same way I do my aliens. I think. It broke off at the drill, which is a good thing. It didn't bounce too much. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna put a bend in it. Get it back in the drill. Xeon, what's up? What's up? And thank you, sir. Where is it? I don't know. And it's gone, Xeon. I lost it already. I just had it. Where is it? I just had it. Dude, it was looking good. Oh, it's right here. Boom. This is the only heat treated I have right now that is whipped up. Did you see this, Xeon? Did you see the heat treated stuff I have on top of this? It's like the same color. How does that even happen? How did that even happen? It's all green on this side. Crazy. Battery's dead. Looking good though. All right. In the drill is still in reverse. I'm just going to give it a couple more spins. That's it. It's done. I could feel it. All right. There's that. This is going to be my frames. Fully twisted 28 nichrome. Fully twisted. All the way. Pretty important. Okay. Now, what we want to do is I want to get my ribbon and I want to get 16 inches of ribbon out. I'm going to do an 8-ply. I do 8 plies a lot. I just think it's a good amount of ribbon. I like 8-ply. It's just my favorite. So don't hassle me about it. Oh, we fighting. All right. Oh, I might get a black eye too. I forgot about that. Maybe not. I got hit with a soccer ball today in the face. In the face. All right, 16 inches of ribbon. I didn't like that first piece. I can tell you that right now. All right, I might skip that first piece. I didn't like that. Fuck you, fucking bitch. This, you know what the thing is? Somebody's got a hard ass. You know what's funny? This neighborhood's definitely a little different, but the bigger issue is I used to be in the back room, and now I'm in the front. So where all the crazy white people walk by, I'm here. I'm here. I am here with them. All right, shut up. When are we in class? Okay. I'm gonna just prep this ribbon. Let me get some 40 gauge. It's not even trash now. Can you quiet down? Can you quiet down? I'm trying to teach a class. You got a hall pass, bitch? Don't make me get my husband. Cal's Irons is here. What is up, Cal's Irons? People keep asking me where do I get a badass swivel, and I say I have no idea. But I trust Cal's Irons would have a badass swivel. They look pretty badass. But the swivel I use isn't even sold anymore. I'm not really a fan of giving business to USO meters. And Cal's Iron has always looked like good swivels to me. Also, always been supportive of the community, coming into live chats, liking people's posts. And plus, people just tell me, Cal's Irons, good people. I do know Cal's Irons is more UK based. But if people ever ask, well, people asked this week, that's what I was telling them. We need that alien invasion. Oh, snap. All right, 8-ply ribbon together. I'm not going to glue this just yet. Wow, this looks like a lot of ribbon. Okay. I always prep way too much ribbon. I always say 16 and it's like 20 inches. All right. Now, I want to cut my frames in half, right? So I got these frames, and they're 15 inches now. I should have got out more than 32 because when you twist, it makes it shorter. No big deal. 15, so 7.5 is where I'm going to cut it. So I got it at 7.5. That's halfway down the wire, right? I'm going to put my fingers on top so it doesn't, sometimes they'll bounce across the room if you don't. I'm going to cut. All right, so now they're cut. And I've done nothing to them yet. Just cut them. If I wanted to super glue them back together, I could, but I would never do that because that's retarded. I'm going to take these two, and I'm just going to flip them up. Boom. Just like that. So where it was cut, the twists are going to be most similar here. And similar, hopefully they're all the same. But this is the smartest way to go about it, I think. You could also not cut it and just fold it in half and put it over the loop. You could do that too. That's like the same thing. That's the same thing. If I would have just folded it in half and put it over the loop, you could do that with this build too. You don't have to cut it. That's the same thing. Yep. I could have did that. Maybe I should have. But no regrets. Let's do it. I'm going to take these two frames, put them on either side of the ribbon stack. Now I got all three. Twist it, staple, twist it. And I'm going to get some 40 gauge again. And I'm going to, you don't really have to be super careful with this because it's not like spacing where it's going to move. The twists are going to stay where they need to stay. All right. And I'm just going to prep this, make sure everything's nice and tight here. I'm probably going to wrap it up like 3 times or something. One here at the swivel, one in the middle, and one at the drill, right? I'm doing tile. I got thin set in my fingers and stuff. That looks like it needs to be flattened a bit. Better. What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve? What's up, Steven AKN? What's up, Stephen Muller? Gays get the ass. Oh, shit. Vegans get the gas. What the hell? I never heard that before. Vegans get the gas, gays get the ass. Why do vegans get the gas? Oh, the gas, like farting. I didn't even think of that. That's funny. That's actually hysterical. Poppy. I guess I'm doing 4 because I don't know where center is. Vaping elevator guy, what's up? What's up, everybody? I hope I'm not missing anybody and they're sitting there like, why did he say hi to me? Lime Dog Chris, what's up? I didn't say hi to you because I hate you. That's not true. I just ain't seen you, bitch. All right. Ain't that true, Joshua Miller? It kills so many animals to make a plantation. I said hi to you, Kim. Don't you start. Don't you start your shit. I got some braids for you, Kim. I got them braids. Thank you, everybody that bought coils during the sale. I do have a couple more. Not many, but I do have a couple more. But anybody that bought them, they're in the mail. I have tracking if anything happens. I didn't text anybody tracking, though, but I have tracking. Okay. All right. I'm all prepped up, man. I'm going to hot glue this end here. And where's my lighter? Tell me them crackheads stole my lighter. Ooh. Oh, this makes me so mad. Okay, let's put this over here. Let's clean up. Let's clean up for a second. So these guys never know what I'm looking at. This is a desk. Okay. There it is. There's that. And I got cool stuff. I'm going to need this. And I need this. I need that. These are a mess. Oh my God. These are for my weed. Is Drew out there spreading lies? What did you say? N60 owns out a hair lower than stainless steel. Really? N60 does? That doesn't make no sense. N60 or N90? N90 is super soft. N60 should be a little harder than N80. I mean, I don't know. Drew's the scientist. Drew has probably put the circuit boards inside of N80 wire. He's probably rewired the motherboard. N60, N90. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, correct. N90's the softest. N60's harder than N80. It's exactly what you would think. 60's a little harder, 80's a little softer, 90's the softest. 90 N90's a good amount softer than stainless steel. It's noticeable. It's very noticeable how much softer it is. It's not just like N80 and stainless steel kind of feel the same softness, but N90, you feel the softness. Yeah. I know, Drew. That's why I said it. That's why it's funny. All right. Oh, you used to use 42 gauge stainless steel on a circuit board before. I thought you used to circuit board 42 gauge stainless steel. See, I got it mixed up. I thought you used to put circuit boards inside of 42 gauge stainless steel. I just got it mixed up. It's a simple mistake. Man, what gauge wire would you need to circuit to circuit board up a piece of 44 gauge. 60, 68, I would assume. Maybe even 72 gauge. All right, Steve. Dark Side Coils is here. Okay. Let that dry. I don't know if I'm... Whatever, I'll glue this side too, why not? Who else is here? Did I miss somebody? One thing I don't like about this chain is it's actually heavier than the Vupu. So if I put it on a table and it just hangs off the table, the chain will pull the mod off of the table. Actually, maybe it's not heavier. It's very close. It's fell a couple times, let's just put it that way. But that's what you get when you got that bling bling, dude. You got to deal with problems. You got to deal with the problems of the bling bling. All right. So this is just a Fisker's hand drill. I think I've done this with a Fisker's before. I actually think I blamed me messing one of these up on a Fisker's before. Not positive. But I think the last time I tried the hand drill, and I was like, I would have got this if it wasn't for the hand drill. I was lying, I think. I think I was lying, guys. No, maybe I thought that. I don't like to lie. Not good for my juju. Give me back juju. Give me back juju. All right. Boom. 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 I don't like how that looks at all. I don't like how that looked at all. It looked like the frames were doing some funny business. I might have been pulling it a little too tight. This vise is so heavy. If I just push this back, it will pull a lot. All right, I know what I got to do. I got to heat this hot glue up. make it soft again, and pull because it's binding up. It's making loops in my frames that I don't like, so I just reheat the hot glue and pull tight, and that's working. So once the hot glue dries, I should be, what the fuck's so funny? I should be good to go. Cool. I think I'm good. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. So, I'm going to have to do this counterclockwise, just like I do all my aliens, counterclockwise. This is going to have to be counterclockwise. I also want to make sure I have my nylon pliers. Let me actually just flatten it right now. And, you know, with a helix, it's something I never mentioned in the video. Where a lot of people go wrong with a regular helix is they try to do it with one wire. It's impossible. You can't catch the angles and go into the next space. You can't do it. You got to do it with multiple wires. With this, you can do it with one wire. One alien going all the way up. We're going to alien in the spaces of this helix, the grooves of the helix, the twists. And it's just easier to show you. So I have this 2438 Clapton, and you don't need a lot of it. I'm going to decore it. You don't need a lot to do these. You don't need a lot of decor at all. I bet you even half of what I have here is too much. So if I make a mistake, I'll have another one. How much do I have here? If I cut this, I'll have about 6.5 inches of decor twice. So oh, I know the specs. I know the specs. If I get it right, I will tell you. I know them. Damn, are you trying to say that I have a really short-term memory? Dude, I took offense to that. Wow. Drew basically just said I have no memory at all. That's what he just said. Not in so many words. Well, in more words. I don't know, that words might have been even, but I forgot you said what. Okay. The only thing I hate about using this vise, I should have turned it. Can I turn it? Can I turn this vise? This vise is on, I'm sure you've seen, it's on this big block, right? And I actually hate that about it. But it needs to be for the balance and stuff. But I think that I could turn this all the way around, just the block. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby, he's giving it to you. What radio station's giving it to you? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Bad advice. Mine's called Mintcraft. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I don't think that we're gonna, you know what? Let's do it this way. I'll show you in a bit. It's still a little in the way, but it's way better for sure. Okay. I need more coffee. I guess I'll use these. I'm going to stretch my alien, stretch my decor, rather. I'm not going to stretch it too much because I have no idea what to stretch this to be honest. I'm kind of winging this coil class. Kind of winging it. But I think this is the proper decor. I think there's so many things that could go. If this was a Fralian, right, this is how I figured it out. Now, obviously, it matters if you have different amounts of ribbon. You can't use a 24 gauge decor. But this is how I figured it out. 8 pieces of 0.3 and 28 gauge Fralian, I would use 25 gauge. This should be a little bigger because it's the twisted wire. It's a little bigger. It's pushing out a little more than frames. So I think 24 is good. I think it was a good choice. I know 25 would have been a Fralian. That's what I do. So I think that just going a little up was the right idea. So I don't know. I'm hoping it works because when these don't go well, I don't get happy about it. I can tell you that. You're going to see a mood change for sure if this doesn't go well. You are going to see a dramatic mood change. I may even curse a little. I'm not sure. So, we're 49 minutes in. Okay. All right, Cal's Irons. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. This is the Saint mod with the District 5 version 2. All right, so this has to go in reverse, right? So I'm going to start to wrap it around this in reverse just to get it hooked on. And And once I get it, I just have to get it a little down for me to go close up. Let me make sure I'm not an idiot. In reverse. Look at me, I'm an idiot in reverse. It's damn near a straight angle, I feel like. It's like no angle. It's like damn near a straight angle, and it falls right in. It's very, when you're dealing with twists, is kind of what I talk about in the helix video. There's an illusion that happens because when you turn it around, the twist is up here, but in the back, it's back here. There's an illusion that's going on. All right? So, builds in the title, Michael. It's a Felix. If you go slow, it's kind of easy to just fix it real quick. But if you were to go fast, you wouldn't be able to fix it like that. Now, I feel like I'm slowing down more and more as I get down this. I don't know if it's because the angle's changing. I don't know. Either way, it's coming out nice. It's just taking me more time. It may be my stretch. It may be because I let go of the wire and I was holding a different stretch. I'm going to check now with holding more pressure on the stretch. See if that helps. Did I miss a spot somewhere? No. This is why it's pretty important to have your twists even, because if not, this could get real messy. Believe me, I've done it. I've gotten pretty messy with these. Maybe I'm holding too much tension. I'll tell you what, people that have a hand drill, these are going to come out cleaner than people without a hand drill. I can tell you that. Ah, you couldn't see that. Sorry. This is looking good. The specs, the specs are dead on. This is the best I've ever done them, I think. Let me get through this one coil. If I get through this one coil, which I'm damn near done, I would say these would be the perfect specs to use. It's a little understretched. A little. I think if you decord a 25, that would work too, but this 24 is working very good. I've heard of people doing even bigger decors and just having a more predominant S shape in the alien. But I would say right now, these specs and the way I did it is perfect. It's perfect. But let me not speak too soon. And the hand drill's definitely helping a whole bunch. Because it's like hard to make a mistake when you're using the hand drill to do these. What's the deal, dude? Get in there. It kind of just falls in if you're on the proper side of the twist, like close to where it's got to go. It does kind of just fall in there. You just got to be more on the correct side than the not correct side. Jeez, this one's. Something weird's happening now, of course. I'm zigzagging my alien now. I almost wonder, like, is that because I let it go? Because how come all of a sudden I was just flying through it? I had to move the clip. And all of a sudden, I gotta zigzag it. Isn't that weird? Something I was thinking about before the video is every time I do these, I feel like one coil at a time is the way to go. The only thing I mean about that is when I get done this one coil, which is going to be soon, cut the decor and start the next one. Or just like skip your whatever you have to do, skip your spaces, whatever. Like this wants to skip a space so bad to catch up, but I don't want to have a skip space. I want to have them all filled. No space skipping here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But this could be the way I'm stretching my decor too. The alien goes back and forth. So the problem may not be the twists. It may be the fact that I keep stopping and changing the way I'm holding the alien. The tension. I think on the next one, the second coil, I am going to try to do it all in one shot and not stop. This turned into being very easy to being kind of a pain in the ass. And I can't really see why, because the twists look even. All I could think is it's because I stopped. It's kind of like the thing I always talked about with the enigmas, that once you get that tension, don't let it go. Kind of the same. I know my swivel's unlocked. I don't care about that swivel. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about that swivel. Fuck that swivel. Fuck you, swivel dude. All right, I'm doing a couple more rotations and cutting this decor. I'll tell you what, if I wasn't using a hand drill, this would have came out like shit. Because I would have probably hit the trigger in the beginning. So I would have been like, I got this shit. I got this shit. Go, 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 go. That's the sound of my bunnies. After doing a couple of these, I realized why the first one that I ever seen was a hybrid. And when I asked the person how hard it was, he was like, it's easy. Yeah, it's always the FELIX. It always seems like a good section of it goes very easy, and then it gets harder and harder as you go up the twists. I just think that's the nature of this build, to be honest. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm awesome. I don't do anything wrong. All right. I'm not even going to cut this. I'm just going to skip the space. Just going to skip the space and see what happens. It wants me to skip that space so bad. It's begging for that space to be skipped. Every time I turn it, it wants to go into the next space. So, X gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna see. Just tried to lock the swivel, and this is what happens. All right, I'm skipping that space on purpose. Now, I think we could agree. Oh, I just skipped a space on accident now. But I think we can agree that if I could go this fast that much and it messes up at around the same spot, that's just the nature of this build, I think. That's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm making subtle mistakes using a hand drill. I really don't. I think just the twists are never going to be perfect, and eventually they're going to move. It's doing the same fucking thing. It wants to move up that one space so fucking bad. I'm starting to zigzag now. I feel as though every single one of these I had to do like this, and I make sure that I over twist. I twist to the max every time I do a build with twisted frames. I could not have twisted this anymore without messing it up. There's no way. I mean, I'd love to hear if somebody else has done these and has never had to do something like this. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't think so, though. Because honestly, I could say that these specs are fucking dead on, I think. Yeah, the new neighborhood's a little bit busier, but it's also because I'm in, what's up, Mr. E? It's Casper Coils. It's also because I'm in the front of the house. I used to be in the backyard section of the old one, so you wouldn't hear the street traffic and stuff like that. And there would be. I mean, my neighborhood was the old neighborhood was a lot of like college kids and stuff like that. This neighborhood, it's a little urban. It's a mixture of a bunch of people, white, black, Hispanic, which I don't mind, but it's a little louder. I actually don't think I could ever live outside the city. I could, but I like living in the city. I like action being around me. I'm going to be one of them old guys that always stares out the window and tells people, like, get the fuck off my lawn. I used to kill guys like you back in Nam. Hopefully you guys could see my zigzagging action. Oh, you probably couldn't. All right, look at this from far back. I want you guys to see this. I'm almost done. I probably have both my coils already. And I'm actually extremely happy with how it's coming out, but I'm definitely learning something about these. And I can learn too during coil class. We know this. I used to learn my teachers in school. They learn real quick that I'm a little fucking prick. That's what I taught them. I'm a little fucking prick, and I don't respect nobody. Actually, there were some teachers I used to respect the shit out of. There was other teachers that were just targets. Targets for my fucking abuse. I got a teacher so mad before that he shattered the glass on the door of the classroom. You know how they have them little square glasses so the principal could peek his little fucking squirrely little head in there? So he could do that, you know. They act like I broke the glass too. Oh, fuckers. I didn't break that shit. He broke that shit. It ain't my fault he can't fucking control his fucking temper. Fucking getting mad at a fucking 17-year-old dude. Control yourself. Just a little fucking chunky little prick. Piece of shit. When I'm done this, I'll tell you why. It's actually fucking hilarious. We used to have this teacher. His name was... It doesn't matter what his last name was, so I'm going to leave that out. Because he's probably still a teacher. He was young. He's probably still a teacher in Philadelphia, I bet. But, because he was a student teacher at my school first. And that's when we started harassing him. And then he became a full-time teacher. He decided he wanted to stay. I think he decided to stay at the school because he's like, I ain't gonna let these guys think that they're gonna fucking chase me out. I went to an all-boys school. I ain't gonna let these guys think they got the best of me. I'll be fucking back. I'll show them I ain't scared of them. Yeah, he probably should have went somewhere else because he was the most hot-headed fucking teacher, and we took so much advantage of that we would get the best of him at least once a month. We would make him fucking flip the fuck out. And it all started like his first day, our first day there at the in his classroom. And he wrote his name on the chalkboard. That's all he did. That's what started the whole fucking thing. Well, that and his explanation. And he wrote his name on the board. And his first name was Bill. Bill. And somebody did something that made him mad while he was doing his introduction speech. I don't know what somebody said, but he wrote his name on the board like real hard. He was getting really fucking pissed right away. Like, no, we've never even met him. And he was getting really pissed right away. And he writes his name on the board and just making himself a target, really. And he turns around and he's like, my name's Bill. And he said something else. And that's exactly how he said it. He said, my name's Bill. And then he said, sit down. He said something. And everybody, oh my God, dude. I forget who said it first. But somebody was like, yo, Bill. And he was like, nobody calls me Bill. You call me Mr. Usher. And somebody else across the room goes, yo, Bill. It's like, who said that? And then I say, yo, Bill. And he got so mad because we weren't calling him Mr. his last name, which I just said. And next 3 years, I would pretend like I forgot that his name was Mr. Usher. I would say, hey, Bill. And after a while, he just, oh my God, dude. After a while, he would just send if anybody said it, he would just guess who said it and just send people out of the thing. I got in trouble a lot in school, yeah. I was a class clown and stuff. And so he goes, this was like the last year. And he must have been having a bad day. The class before us really must have been given, we would run through the holes and just go, Bill, 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 Bill. And he would try to run out and see who it was in the middle of another class. Stupidest thing. It's the stupidest fucking thing. And so this is done. It looks great. Tremendous. So when he broke the glass, was something happened where we were sitting in class, and I remember exactly who started it. It was such a fucking accident, but he was mad and he told everybody to be quiet. And there was a heavyset kid in class, and our class used to be right after lunch, and he did nothing. His change fell out of his pocket, so all you heard was change fall on the ground. Ting, 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 ting. And he turned around, he was like, who was that? Clean it up. And we were like, oh, he's in one of them moods today. All right. So classrooms are pretty tall, right? So I would take a penny and throw it across the room, and he would hear it, and he would turn around and look across the room, and then somebody across the room would throw a penny towards me, and it would fall towards me, and he would be like, all right, guys, quit it. And he always said, quit it. And then somebody threw a penny towards me. He looks at me, and somebody across the room puts their head down and goes, Bill. And oh my fucking God. He goes, if one more fucking penny falls, he said something. If one more penny falls, we used to have jug. We used to have a jug, which is justice under God. It was detention. And I think I was booked for the year anyway. And I remember he looked at me some kind of way when this was all happening. I just didn't like it. I was a little prick. I just didn't like how he looked at me. So when he turned around, I took like 5 fucking pennies and threw them across the room. And I believe I just got up and walked out. I opened the door, and he opened the door behind. I opened the door, closed it. He opened the door behind me and went, slammed it behind him so he could yell at me, and it went, and then that got him really fucking mad. And I forget what happened after that, but I remember I had to go down to the principal's office. I think the rest of the year I had to be. It was only a couple of days, but I think it was the rest of the year. Catholic school, yeah. Yeah. He was a big boy too. You know what though? Like at the end of the year, we started getting along because we used to do these like senior year was bullshit anyway. And I think he was trying to gain our respect as we were graduating because we went down and played basketball. And he was really fucking good. He was a big dude. He was really fucking good. And we had fun and shit, so. But I do know that people still fuck with him. At least 2 years after I left, because people told me, yeah, people still fuck with him. But he was probably like 26 when he started working there, maybe 24. He was pretty young. Yeah, so he took us down, played basketball, and that was fun. Like I said in another show, we had one African American male in our school, so safe to say I was pretty good at basketball in my school. Except if people were like tall, there was good. I never played on the basketball team, but if we just go in a classroom, ain't nobody dunking. He was always on edge. Always on edge. There would be some days where I just felt bad and I would just shut up because he would get. It wouldn't just be me or two. It was like 5 people in my class that would fuck with him. No, I wouldn't do that. He's a pretty big boy. He'd probably want to fight me now. I think that's funny. Mm-hmm. He was a good. He was definitely over 6 foot. All boys school. There's lots of testosterone floating around. You have to fucking kill your time somehow. You have to play sports in an all boys school. There's no like. You can't even do extracurricular activities. You have to play a sport every year. You can't not play a sport at that school. It's like mandatory. You got to. You had to take shop class. You had to take a sport. You had to take. There was another one. Oh, phys ed, of course. But I bet you did, Kim. All right. Let's take a gander. What do we got? 1/3. Damn, this took me forever. I did not think that this was going to take that long. So the beginning of these wires are better than the ends, I think. Not by much, but obviously this part looks pretty good. And then this is where I kind of skip the space. This is the beginning of the wire, I believe. All right. So I do want to install these. I want to get. What did we install in last time? Oh, the Pharaoh. And then what did we do before that? Did we do just like a goon? This wouldn't be a bad wire for something like. Let me see what I got. I think I want to do the gold one. I'm not positive. I could also. Nah, let's do it. Let me see what I got here. let's see. These are all my bag. These are all my bagged RDAs right here. Goon 25. This is a Goon. I think this is my rose gold one. And this one has, yep, this one has the coil that Ava built. Her first coil build. So if you say, coil building's not for me. Yeah. My 13-year-old daughter did this her first time. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your little sissy little I don't know what. Patty J, what's up? Nah, how old do you think I am? Get paddling. What's up, Henry's Builds? Get paddling. Teacher didn't want to go to jail. Warpath. Goon 22. Here's a golem. Here's another golem. There's the two golems. Goon, KTX. What the hell is this? Another black goon. Okay, I got the two golems. Let's see if one of them are empty. Is there something else I can put this in? No. We're going to do the golem. Here's the other KTX. We did the KTX one week, didn't we? What's in this one? There's nothing in this KTX. Oh, that's right. I thought the ohms were bad. Remember? We'll use the KTX next week. Let me see how the golems are. There's no build in this because remember I thought the ohms was bad. So I took it out. All right, there's coils in this one, of course. 30. Is there at least clean coils in this one? This one has a coil class build in it. This one has the end in it. I think we're going to use the KTX. We're going to use the KTX because this other golem is dirty. Why is this other golem dirty? Was I using it? I should have cleaned it already. Unless it is clean, it's just the coils are dirty. What's up, David? Is Big G here? It's just the coil. We'll do the golem. It's just the coils that are dirty. That's all. Just the coils. The deck's clean. I put it in the ultrasonic. It's just I left the coils in there. So with the golem, I'll show you the golem deck real quick before I do this. I think it's clean. Dang. GD. What are these? And 5 cores. These. Not the cleanest deck in the world. I'll clean it after this. This is the golem. It's got like a wedge post design. It could fit pretty long coils in there. It's got like these wedges. I got a video for this. I think it's a pre-recorded, right? Did I ever do a pre-recorded for the Golem? I think I did. I don't know. And it's got like humongous airflows, adjustables. All right, so I'm going to cut this bad boy in half. And these should wrap up not too hard. Twisted frames are usually pretty strong and are pretty good at keeping staples tamed. Staples have a hard time going crazy between two twisted wires for the most part. All right, and the Golem can leave the leads a little long, just a little long, nothing crazy. I'll give you the specs and everything once I install these. I'll put the specs up, I'll type them in and stuff. Damn! All right. So with the golem, you want to make sure the screws are all the way up, as up as they get. James Parker, what's up? And you get one of the coils in to the little wedges. I guess you can't see that. Right into one of the wedges, right? And then you use them leads. You kind of push the coil down, and the leads will keep them up. See how they kept them up there? And then you could get the other coil and get him in there. Looking pretty good. All right, let me get you a close-up, and I'm going to type the specs in so that you know. All right. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I kind of nailed these ones. I needed that because the last couple coil classes, I'm budging them up. So 2 times 28 twist. 2 times 28 and 80. Twist it. Rings. 8 times 0.3 ribbon Ka1. 38 gauge T cord of 24. That's it. Two times 28 and 80 twisted frames, 8 times 0.3 ribbon Ka1, 38 gauge. It don't matter what the gauge, what type of 38 gauge it is. D cord off of 24. Bing, bang, boom. Remember, whatever way you do your alien is which way you want your twist. That's super important. It will not work if you don't do that. It don't work. We will get the ohms on these suckers. Lewis Miller, what's up? Got this from Kim Dixon. This stand. These are going to be pretty low. So that's the thing with twisted wires. Twisted wires, you got to figure that this is like a 4-core 28 gauge and a staple all in one. They're going to be low. 4-core 28 and an 8-ply staple. What? 4 28s in each coil and 8 pieces of ribbon. Yeah, I've been holding that stand aside for a little bit just to get that wow factor. You see it in every show. It's not special, is it? But if I just pull it out every once in a while. Oh, no, I did that wrong. It's actually higher than I thought. It's actually higher than I thought. You just pulse it once to make sure because it's 0.15, 0.16. That ain't bad. So when they're twisted, it almost adds a wire. So really, I guess you shouldn't say it's like a 4-core. You should say it's more like 2 pieces of 24. It's like, it's almost equivalent to a frame staple that's made with 0.3 Canthal and 2 pieces of 24. Because when you twist wires, that does kind of make it 1 wire. It doesn't necessarily mean it's 2 wires. It makes it 1 wire. The ohms are very different with twisted than parallel. Like if you were to parallel 2 pieces of 24, the ohms would be different than if you twisted 2 pieces of 24. They would be different by a good amount too. So, yeah, 5 wrap, 3 millimeter. Dark Side Coils, Dave and Gore, what's up? What's up? Wire Talk with Big G. All right, man. So Fresh 03 should be on tonight. He's always on Tuesdays, right? I'll give you one more close up since peeps are coming in. All Day Vape, what's up? This is the coils we did tonight. FELIX. I'm going to have to clean it up and get some pictures. I might not even, I don't know. The coils look clean. The RDA is a little dirty. RDA is a little dirty. All right, so Dustin Singer, what's up? So anybody that got coils, they're in the mail. I do have, what do I have? Oh, I have a set of staple stagger fuse Claptons. Nice and clean. I have these blemished guys here. I sold the pitchforks for like really cheap. I would probably sell these for like fucking $10 too. And then I have a pair of Alien Stags as well. These ones are for somebody already. Somebody already wanted these. I have a pair of Alien Stags I didn't even wrap up yet, actually. Yeah, I didn't even wrap these ones up because I wasn't sure if people would want to vape them or just have them regular. So it's kind of different how you would wrap them depending on what you want. So, yeah. And just if you're interested, just DM me. The staple stagger fuse Claptons are like 15 plus shipping. These guys that are slightly blemished, but I'm sure somebody might want them. I was just doing 10, and Stags are 15 as well. I have fuse Claptons, but I was like throwing fuse Claptons in with any order over 25 or something. No, they're blemished. Believe me, they're blemished. Don't do that because then people are going to get me like, these things got mistakes. These things got mistakes. And Josh said that there was no mistakes. That one looks good. The one's always good. If both were blemished, I would not do anything with them. But if one's good, that's when I mean, It's more just the one's blemished. All clean and ready to go. Yeah, check me out on Patreon to support the channel. I know it's December. It's going to be rough. Oh, I got to do the giveaway for November. I have the stuff. I just got to do it. Thursday's Thanksgiving. I'll get it ready on Thursday to do it Friday night. Friday night, I'll do the Patreon giveaway. Listen, Fresh is coming on. So go watch him. Everybody. Everybody have a good one. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family or don't. That's what I always say. You know, spend it with the family that you want to spend it with, or spend it by yourself. Do something. Eat some turkey. You joined Patreon tonight? Thank you. Everybody, have a beautiful holiday. Thank you for watching. This was a good one. I'm going to have to put down. I did a good job tonight. I'm going to have to write that to myself. I did a good job. Okay? Odin, thank you. Justin Crabtree, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody have a great one. Happy Thanksgiving. I should have some pre-recordeds up sometime this week. Probably a couple. There's 2 I definitely want to do. One's almost done. I'm out. 2 hours. Peace.